Today is episode 9 of opening every Korean booster box in the Scarlet and Violet era. And let me introduce to you today Ruler of the Black Flame, also known as Obsidian Flames in English. Now this set is actually considered to be one of the worst sets in the Scarlet and Violet era, which honestly I don't understand it. Now I know there's a lot of criticisms due to the fact that there's only one big chase pool, which is the Charizard, but outside of the special art rares, I think this set actually has some of the best art rares. Like, take a look at some of these art rares here. You have the Gloom, the Ninetales, the Palafin, the Cleffa, the Lechonk, the Houndour, and what I consider to be one of the most underrated Pokemon cards, the Scizor. That card, honestly, I think could have received a special art rare treatment, and I think it would have elevated the set quite a bit. But because it's just normal art rare, easier to pull, so obviously it's not as hype or it's not as like coveted. But I do think that this set has some of the best art rares. Ruler of the Black Flame is going to be a standard Korean booster box, which means 30 booster packs of 5 cards each. The expected pulls from a standard Korean booster box is 5 double rares, 3 art rares, and then a super rare or a special art rare. But there are no guarantees, of course, in Korean booster boxes. But let's go ahead and get into first pack. First pack, Magic. That booster pack opened very nicely. Let's see what we get, if anything. And we get a double rare, Pidgeot EX. Now, I'm actually quite fond of Obsidian Flames. Obsidian Flames and Crown Zenith were kind of the two sets that got me and my wife into like really collecting Pokemon cards. As I do have another pull here, double rare Vespiquen EX, double or back-to-back double rare hits. But the thing that Crown Zenith and Obsidian Flames has in common is really good pull rates, which I think is important to me because I am a collector that likes to open up all of my booster packs or all of the cards that I collect. Obviously, I still buy singles here and there, but an SR, we are back to back to back as we get the Poppy SR, not the SR I was looking for, but you know what? 3 hits in a row, and I have an SR Poppy. Now, although Korean booster boxes are somewhat seeded, there are instances of people pulling more than one SR or an SR as we get our first art rare with the Pidgey. I actually really do like this Pidgey art rare. The full evolution line obviously is super cool too, with it having a very like this themed art style. Very, very cool. We have our Scyther, Ponyard. Very fun Lechonk art on this one. As we get is this Varoom, Reveroom? Which art rare is this? Forget. But I will have to say that admittedly, this was the one art rare that I did not want in this set. So I'm gonna have to pull out a lot of cope and try to like this card as much as possible. But honestly, actually, okay, I'm not even acting here or anything like that. But you know, this art is actually pretty nice. All right, so let's just take that in. It doesn't change my opinion on the Pokemon itself, but I'll take it. Darumaka, this bunny, Togetic. Ooh, and we have a double rare here, I think. in the Charizard EX double rare. It's not the Charizard rarity that we wanted, but you know, honestly, it's pretty cool. Texture's really nice. The color on this is actually pretty vibrant too. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but the oranges are like really nice and like deep. I don't know how else to explain it. Also, is anyone's least favorite Pokemon Capsicid? Because I think it might be for my wife. As we pull another double rare with the Revavroom EX. Will this box even give us a third art rare? I don't know. Feeling a little nervous as we're down to our last 3 packs. Something tells me it's going to be a banger of an art rare. I haven't even spoken on the Ninetales in this set because obviously I think the Ninetales does get a lot of love. So I didn't feel the need to mention it, but Ninetales would also be a very sick pull. As we get our third art rare, and I think I know what this one is. Is it the Cleffa? It is the Cleffa. Okay, this card is honestly, I mean, I don't think it's actually underrated because I think in English it's actually quite pricey. Now, I took a quick pause in opening packs because I wanted to show the difference between Korean and English cards here. Now, I love the Cleffa in both. Visually speaking, in terms of like the print quality, in terms of like how clear the print is, they do look pretty much the same. Actually, my Cleffa in English has some pretty horrible print lines, I just noticed. Like, do you guys actually see that? That's... Wow, how did I not notice that before? Okay, either way. What I brought them out here for was the color of the cards, the difference in Korean and English Pokemon cards. The color does stand out quite a bit. You can kind of see that the English card is a little bit more gray, a little bit more muted in the colors. And then the Korean one, and I will admit that Korean cards generally do better with the teals, the purples, the blues. And so you can kind of see the Cleffa definitely stands out more in terms of how vibrant the pink is. And then if I just turn it away from the light, you can also kind of see, yeah, super cool. Either way, love both cards. Did not notice how bad the print lines were on my English Cleffa though. That's actually kind of heartbreaking. You can see, oh my gosh, you can see it right there. How did I not notice that before? And we're on to our last pack. Quite the detour there. Should be nothing in this pack. Let me go ahead. Nice little Eevee, nice little Larvitar. There's the Gloom, Seismitoad, and there we go. All right, and that concludes our Ruler of the Black Flame box. Didn't get any of my personal chase pulls, but you know what? That's okay. A hit is a hit, and I have my hits. So let's go over them really quick. Have my SR of the box with our Poppy full art. I then have my Pidgey art rare. Super fun themed evolution line in this set. Unfortunately, I was only able to pull one of them, but I'll take it. And then we have our Varoom art rare. Now, definitely the one art rare and the evolution of this was the cards that I did not want, but the more I look at it, you know, kind of hating for no reason. Art is nice, the shading is nice, nice shadows. There's a nice like elements of foreground and background, so I'll take it. Now the saving grace of this box for sure is going to be this Cleffa art rare. I love this card. Honestly, super cool that I was able to pull it in Korean. Very cool. And then of course I have my 5 double rares that is pretty standard with Korean booster boxes. 2 Pidgeots, and then I have my Revavroom, the Vespiquen, and then of course a Ruler of the Black Flame box cannot be complete without a Charizard. And pretty cool. The colors on this, honestly, pretty sick. Really deep oranges on the Charizard. I like the nice Obsidian crystals coming out of the Charizard here. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. I am past 100 subscribers. It is amazing. I am super grateful for all of you for even clicking on this video and watching. But if you do like the video, you do love the content, and you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you like the video, and leave a comment below if you have any questions about creating Pokemon cards. Thank you once again, and I will see you all on the next one.